Hi everyone, we're in the paint oven this week. We do all of our own paint work in-house here. So everything's painted in this oven, from our modern service cars that get local repairs to our full bare metal resprays on restorations. This particular car is it's a 2000 long wheelbase Volante V8, which was the sort of run out of the Virage era of cars. The V8 Coupe was slightly revised with slightly different engine, the body styling was changed a little bit, and they built roughly 65 of these long wheelbase Volantes, which means that it had enough space in the cabin for 4 adults. This car in particular belongs to a local chap. He bought the car new from the local Aston Martin dealer at the time, which was Red Row Beamish at Hotley Spring. In his own words, he said he ticked every box on the options list on this. So they're very high spec anyway, as you'd expect with an Aston, but this one unusually has got a VHS player in the boot and television screens in the front seat rear headrests, which is unusual. Haven't really seen that before in an Aston. The guy owned the car since 2000. We've looked after this car for a long time. It did whatever work it required, which was normal kind of routine servicing. The customer then took the car to his American residence, which was around 2015. The car was in America at his house for roughly 10 years. He's decided to move back to the UK full time, so he's brought the car with him. He still loves it. He asked us to do a full health check on it when it came in, which we did. There was a few little bits of general maintenance, but the car was suffering with some quite extensive corrosion in this driver side sill section. Unusually, the passenger side one was totally fine. The driver side one, there was some open bungs which fell out, I think, with the heat, and then allowed water into the sill structure and rotted it out from internally. So Paul has done a fantastic job. He's reconstructed all the steelwork. At that stage, we discussed with the customer doing a bare metal respray on it because the paint was starting to look a bit tired with sun exposure in the American climate and things. So Sean's took all of the paint off the car back down to bare metal. It then gets an epoxy coat applied to hopefully prevent corrosion and make the base more stable for the top coats. It then gets this black primer on, or dark grey primer, before the car's finished in its original Avon Black, which is a really dark shade of metallic grey, almost black. So Sean's going to finish masking the car up, and then it's going to get full coat of Avon Black base coat and then various coats of lacquer before we polish it. We'll give you a little look at that next.